Hey, what's up, y'all? So Mark Curry, he has a lot of things to say about Diddy. Let's check this clip out.
What do you think about Diddy leaving his kids when his house got raided? Good question. Think about Diddy leaving his kids. Well, about Diddy leaving his kids, I feel like if the lawyer already told me, hey, the Homeland Security is going to come to your house on Tuesday, they're going to be looking for evidence to support the allegations that people have against you. I'm letting you know they're coming on Tuesday. They're not going to arrest nobody. They're just going to come there and do a search. So to save myself from the embarrassment, I'm going to leave because I don't want to be there in my yard in handcuffs. So I'm like, I'm going to leave just because you're trying to embarrass me and you're trying to make me look guilty. So why would I be there for you to make me look like everybody in the world think I got arrested? So then once people feel like you're wrong, they're going to automatically assume that you're wrong, and you're going to have a hard time getting fair justice because people are passing their opinions. So I feel like, wow, that was a cold little setup. I didn't agree to it, but I would have, it would have been better for them to be there than nobody to be there, so somebody got to be there. And, it's probably like, hey, man, ain't nothing going to happen to you kids. Y'all going to be all right. They're just looking for daddy. Just go ahead on and let them in. Play fair. Just let them know we don't have no reason to run from anything. Be like, yeah, he's on the run because he knows he's guilty. So you got to have somebody.
Do y'all agree with Mark Curry?
What's my experience being signed to Bad Boy Records? It was cool. It was a learning lesson. I'll be sure told his son to come home, definitely. But when he go home, it's going to definitely be a culture shock because he's going to have to start taking out trash. The garbage man coming on Tuesday, you're going to have to put the trash can out there, pull it back in. You're going to have to wash your own car. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to figure out something you could do on the side. You're going to have a side job. Man, it's going to be crazy. You'd be like, wow, there's no more of that. So I would be like, man, I don't know if I want to go home. I want to stay over here with this money. It's bigger than Diddy. Said, yeah. And then he said for him to come home. But I kind of feel like, man, he been taking care of that guy for a long time. I would have just said, my door is open for all of y'all. For all of y'all. The way he opened the door for you, I'm opening the door for everybody, all of his. So I would have been like, not just you come home. Everybody who needs me, come on in. So I looked at that and I was like, damn, he ain't opened the door for everybody. I would have opened up the door for Christian, the twins, the other girl, the new ones, all of that. All the other ones, come on, y'all, come on over here. Why do you feel it took people so long to speak up? Because people are afraid to be different, and they're afraid to think out of the box, and that's something that they know about us. We're not people who think out the box. We always think, within. We feel like we can't be different. We always want to be better than somebody else. When you be like, why am I focused on being better than that person when I can be better than the thought? Like, I'm wasting my time trying to be better than you when I can just be the best. How can you be the best worrying about being better than somebody else? Shit's not gonna work. You're just gonna always just keep looking at people saying, I want to do that, I want that, I want to try that. You be like, man, stop that, man. Take more courage to speak up than be silent. Yup. What made you stay on Bad Boy as long as you did? And what situation say you done? I stayed on Bad Boy for as long as I was on there because when you strong, you be like, man, I can defeat anything that I stand against. Nothing is going. If I knock on the door, and this is the door that God told me to knock on, I'm going in. So I'm not going to turn around. I'm not going to move or nothing like that. What we're going to have to do is understand that I'm at the door. Either you're going to let me in or I'm going to kick my way in. I'm going to do whatever I got to do. I'm going through this door. So Bad Boy was a door that needed to have been kicked in. And I wasn't going to run. I wasn't going to go nowhere. I'm going to kick the door in. That's it. Either you open the door or I'm going to kick it in. Sometimes you know what it's like when you're at home and you might be arguing with your girl about 1990 with Puff, Shine, and J-Lo. Yeah, you know how you be arguing at home, your man or your girl, you be like, yo, babe, she be done lock the door on you. And you be like, yo, babe, the door, she be like, I'm not unlocking the door. you'd be like, all right, it's two ways we can do this. Either you open the door, I'm gonna kick the door in. We both live here. And then once she know you done did it 1 or 2 times and you serious, oh, she gonna come unlock that door. You gonna unlock that door. You be like, yo, he kicks in doors. Yeah, by any means, we coming in. The same way that the feds and the Homeland Security come in, I'm coming in. How the hell can they do what they want and I can't do what I want? You crazy? Why do you think that? Do you know what he might have told them when they said we're going to raid your house? He might have said, no, do not raid my house. No, you can't. And they still did it. I like that kind of power. I don't care what you say to me. You can't tell me what I ain't finna do. So that's the reason why I didn't leave Bad Boy. And then it was hard to say I'm Bad Boy to the casket drop, and then I go sign the casket. Work right here. What I'm going to do is change my walk, and I'm going to do something else. Why do you think should he threw Shine under the bus instead of helping him? Because at the time when Shine might have went under the bus, he was available, and he looked like bussable. You know what I'm saying? So you'd be like, wow, how do you put yourself in position to be thrown under the bus when you had the opportunity to remove yourself from the whole equation? So if he got thrown under the bus, it's because he was there. I would have been like, I'm not doing that. I'm like, no, I guess this is our outro. Let me finish my drink. Hey, let me get that drink. Let me get that little check. I'll see y'all back at the studio tomorrow morning. I've been like, it's like the same dude. He told a story. He was like, the song we did called Lonely on Puff album. Sometimes I feel like I'm lonely. And I say, panic, don't take this for granted. Been there, done there, always ran it. And then I did that song. He did the interview. He was like, yeah. After that, he asked me if I want to go to a party. He said, we went to the party. We got to the first floor, everything looked cool. So we got to the second floor, everything looked cool. But when we got to the third floor, he said things was looking different. You saw this dude talking to this dude, and this dude talking to that dude. And then I was like, I told y'all, I went into a party one time to the third floor, and I was on the song. Okay, so 9 times out of 10, we was at Circle House when we did that song, I think, in Miami. But anyhow, when we went to the club and I'm up there, I'm like, wow. I think I saw like Clive Davis up there. He was up there. He had like Maxwell sitting on his lap. Like I'm like, hold on, why is this? I don't know, it was Maxwell. I think it was Maxwell. I'm like, why is Maxwell sitting on Clive Davis' lap? And I'm looking, I ordered me a drink. Then I started looking around a little bit more. I was like, oh, I'm in the wrong.
Hey, what's up, yo? That was Smart Curry. He had a lot of things to say about Diddy. He did 2 interviews last week. The first one was with Piers Morgan along with DJ Vlad. The other one was with a YouTube channel. And basically what he said was that he believes everything about Diddy is actually false. But the only thing he said was Diddy, he has low self-esteem and he likes to put down other people. And he believes that Cassie and Diddy also had a relationship where they would go back and forth just like any other couple in America. And he also took an example out of himself that he said that he had been in relationships with women, and that is something that happens to all men and women that have relationships. So I actually want to know what y'all think about this. Make sure to like and subscribe. Watch next videos. I got y'all.